Well, my name is Lamont Pete, as you may know. Casting director to networks such as MTV, BET, CBS, anybody else? You know, a lot of shows underneath Viacom. Viacom being this humongous corporation that underneath lays all these small networks, which not necessarily so small to you, but in the scheme of things, you know, they own Paramount Pictures. You know, pretty much Viacom is Hollywood. Yes, mate.
So, Mr. Pete, tell us what kind of shows tell us what shows you've been working on lately.
Well, the kind of shows that I've been working on have been pretty much all reality based. And if I can kind of like digress, Blind Date, we all know that. Fifth Wheel. Then I've gone into doing Date My Mom. That was a big thing for me. The Real World. We all love The Real World. I still get emails all the time for The Real World, even when I'm not casting for The Real World.
What seasons did you work?
How many seasons is there? Isn't there like 27 seasons or something like that? I think I did like 832. I don't know. I lose track because what happens is that there's a certain type of format that The Real World goes with. And so when I get the call, you know, it's oddly enough, they only call me to cast the black people. Why is that? So when they do it, it's a specific type of person who's like, you know, he's not too ghetto, but he's still like in touch with his blackness per se, you know. So I get that. And so they'll call like 2 or 3 times. You got somebody? Yeah, sure. We'll work on it.
So tell me, who have you cast that we would know? From our Real World fans out there.
You know what? I don't know. I'm ashamed to say this, but I don't even watch the show. I don't watch any of the shows that I do. I literally, like, that's a shame that we have to have this conversation. However, the Pussycat Dolls, when the second, it's raining, man. When the second season comes out, which it'll be called the Pussycat Dolls Presents this new group called Girlicious. You got the first exclusive scoop, Girlicious. So Christina Sayers, who is one of the lead singers of the group, you'll see her. Did I just give it away?
Oh, you gave it away. Oops. The Backstage.com exclusive. We know the
get murdered. I just gave away the whole show.
But we should be watching, right?
You should be watching. You should see how it builds up. But yeah, I found some of the girls for that show. I worked on America's Top Model. Kind of like on the side, you know, not necessarily officially, but it's the same company. So, you know, a lot of times, sometimes people ask me, you know, do I have any talent that I can refer for other shows? Sometimes I'm not even working on the show, and I'll just say, hey, you know, so that's what I got to do for it.
See, now when you're looking for people, because you see a lot of people, like this man has 10,000 MySpace friends?
More.
More?
Actually, on my MySpace page, I actually have 22, and I counted them yesterday, 22,365 friends. Views, I don't know why I can't get my views to show up, but in my views that you can't necessarily see, I have 105,000 and some change viewers. Yeah, it's crazy. It's amazing.
See, I've seen a lot of lovely men and women vying for a spot on one of your shows.
For sure.
Now tell me, what can a potential reality star do to kind of catch your eye?
You know what? Oh, good question. A lot of it has to do with the show. If I am looking for something in particular, the first thing obviously is going to be the look factor. I mean, we all want to watch something hot on television. That is, you know, that's our claim to fame. Point in case, next month I have a court show coming out on BET. It'll be on Monday to Friday, 7:30 p.m. BET. Make sure you watch it. So to see people for that, you know, people would they would send in their pictures, and then they would tell their stories. And so if you have a mixture of the picture and a good story, then there you go. You know, sometimes it depends. I mean, sometimes you don't have to look hot and have drama, and it's great. But 80-90% of the time, you know, we want hotness because you want hotness. I didn't ask for it. That's what you asked for. You want to look at hot people? I gotta go find you hot people.
Hot people.
So there you go.
Okay. So, how do you cast? Where do you cast through?
Backstage West. A lot of circuits. I mean, being a casting director now, I mean, you're fortunate enough to have like a synergy of people working for you. And so, you know, my team, they go out and, you know, go out to the clubs, we go to the malls. We're hitting MySpace up, of course. You know, everybody hits MySpace. Just wherever we can find it, you know. You know what I don't like? I don't like casting sites that people pay to get on. Typically, I don't. Unless you're like, you know, a big company or what have you, like Backstage West or Breakdown Services, something like that. That's official. But sometimes you have these fly-by-night companies, and then they swear up and down that they know people like myself, and so people subscribe. And you know, I mean, we really like to see the people on a one-on-one basis.
Now, what should actors kind of like look out for? What could actors look out for?
She should look out for pay me an astronomical amount of money every month. An actress or just actor?
Just actors anyway.
Yeah, I mean sites like that ask you for a bunch of money, and then they on the side they got this like, come get your photograph taken, you know, for $19.99. You know, we're throwing a free 2-piece and a biscuit.
So it doesn't take all that.
It doesn't. I mean, look, reality shows, the nature, the reality of reality is that we're more or less looking for you more than you're looking for us. You really don't need us. We really need you. I mean, there are people out there make careers out of doing, you know, dating shows or doing reality shows. I mean, how many people have you seen on this show, and you've seen them like 7 or 8 different times on some other show? It's like video hoes. There's reality. I say it,
but it's the truth. It's the truth.
It's the truth.
All right. So if you're looking for Mr. Pete, check him out on Backstage, MySpace, YouTube, and this is a Backstage.com exclusive. I'm Nicole Porter.
My Pete.